Hey everybody, I'm coming to you with Tony's Tips. I want to offer you some encouragement, and I want to address something that is just real to all of us. It's not that you haven't heard me say some of this before, but as I've talked to some clients recently, a couple things. One is it's really hard getting back on program if we've taken a little break or if we've regained some weight and we want to get started again. There's something about the first time that seems to be golden, and thereafter it can be a real battle. And the challenge with food is that we have to eat every day and not just once a day. Our recommendation is always still that you eat 4, 5, 6 times a day, preferably more like 6. But if you're on program, I just want to give you encouragement to say this is the time for really engaging with Dr. A's Habits of Health and working through the personal growth, not just reading his book, but working through the lessons. If there is not personal growth, if there's not change happening on the inside, then we just default back to our old ways, and guess what? We just regain the weight. How many times have you lost it and gained it, right? And it continues to be a battle. Using our program for weight loss is fabulous because it works, but it isn't a guarantee that you'll keep your weight off. And so I want to encourage you not only to read through Dr. A's Habits of Health, whether you're on program or not. In fact, many times after Brenda finished program, she went back through his book and read all her highlights and her notes, and she gleaned some new things. But she really owned it. And I also am including a link in this this week's text to our Habits of Health YouTube page. So important, you guys, to engage in that. It's 30 minutes a week. I'm going to give you the link that'll take you to the YouTube page where they're all archived. And these are all done by my colleagues. And they're just explaining to people the long-term journey and all kinds of tips and helps with long-term weight maintenance and management. So whether you're on or not on program, but your health is important to you, I highly recommend you watch at least one of these per week. And again, I'll send that link to you. It should be right in the text here. But I want to acknowledge my own battle this year. I keep gaining and losing 10 pounds, and it's just frustrating, but I want to pull a nugget out of that. I don't like at all going back on program. I really don't, until I get on. And then after a few days, I'm like, oh, this is what I needed. Just kind of a little shake up to remind me about portion control and discipline and things like that. So I just want to encourage you, however many times it takes, you can do like I did. And if you just kind of let your hair down too often, just get back on program. Have that line that you draw in the sand that says, no, if I gain back 10 pounds, or maybe for you it's 5 pounds, if I gain back 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever it is, if I hit that number, I promise I'm going back on program for a week, at least a week. Because it's so much easier to take off 5 or 10 pounds than it is 20, 30, 40, 50. And I've got some people that I've been talking to lately that have gained back 30, 40, 50 pounds and wishing they had stopped at the 5 pound or the 10 pound mark. And it's a choice, and it's not easy, but it is a choice. And if you make that choice to draw the line, and then maybe you'll be like me, it's just been a struggle this year. I'm just telling you, I've eaten on trips and all kinds of occasions, and I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I won't let it go. I'm not going back to where I came from, and that's why if I get up 5, sometimes 10 pounds, I'm back on program. Well, that's been my saving grace this year. Don't be ashamed or feel like, oh, I'm a failure, I'm going back on program. Hey, it's either that or what, right? So I want to encourage you to just take 1 week, maybe 2, get back on program if you're not on it, and then just stick to it, reach out for help. It's not going to be easy, guys, but neither is being overweight, right? So, and if you're on program, just understand how important the transformation mentally, emotionally, down in your heart, that has to happen, or we just go back. And so this is not easy, but we have the tools in place. We have transition, we have maintenance. All of that is available to you. I'm more than willing to help you with any of that, and but we need to chat. So I would love to just hear your weekly update. If you haven't already checked in today, let me know how you're doing, what your current weight is. I'll update your file. And then if you'd like to chat on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. And don't forget, you can reach out, call or text anytime. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. But I'm here for your support and your encouragement. I don't judge. Look I'm being transparent, right? 3 or 4 times on program this year. Are you kidding me? It's okay. I'd rather do that than just stay there, right? And leave the weight on. So do what you got to do, but reach out. Love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you real soon. God bless you guys. You can do it. Bye-bye.